Imagine a quest not for gold or lost cities, but for the echoes of giants and beasts that haunt the edges of our maps and minds. A scientist embarking on such a journey would seek out the world's most remote and storied places. These are locations where the very landscape seems to breathe with ancient tales. Legends have taken root deep within the earth and the cultural memory of its people. This pursuit is an exploration of both the natural world and the enduring power of human belief. It is a search for what might lie hidden, or what once inspired the most colossal figures of lore. The search for these highest monsters often begins in the most inaccessible corners of the planet. Mountainous regions and vast, untamed wildernesses are prime territories. Here, nature remains largely undisturbed, offering potential refuge for creatures unknown to science. Consider the towering peaks of the Himalayas. Local folklore speaks of the Yeti, a mysterious being said to roam the high, snow-swept slopes. Its legend is woven into the fabric of the mountains themselves. Across the globe, the immense forests of North America hold similar secrets. Tales of Bigfoot or Sasquatch persist in areas where human presence is minimal. These creatures are often reported in the deepest, most secluded woods. In Europe, the misty highlands of Scotland are renowned for their rugged beauty and ancient mysteries. The legends of the Loch Ness Monster draw countless visitors and researchers. This beast is believed to lurk in the shadowy depths of ancient lakes. These dramatic and isolated locales invite rigorous scientific inquiry. Researchers employ methods from acoustic monitoring to environmental DNA sampling. They hope to find tangible evidence of something extraordinary. Beyond the raw wilderness, a scientist might delve into regions steeped in history and mythology. Ancient ruins and mythical landscapes hold clues within their stones and stories. These places resonate with the weight of past beliefs. In parts of the Mediterranean and the Near East, ancient texts and archaeological sites speak of colossal figures. Titanic beings are described who, in myth, carried the weight of the heavens or wrought havoc on the land. These narratives are deeply embedded in the history of the region. Greek mythology recounts the mighty Atlas, condemned to hold up the sky. Celtic legends tell of the dread Balor, a giant with a single deadly eye. These figures are more than just characters. They are embodiments of ancient fears and wonders. These stories are often tied to specific geographic references. Mountain passes, old battlefields, or peculiar rock formations are mentioned. Such details spark modern curiosity about what natural or historical phenomena might have inspired such myths. The deep oceans and remote islands represent another frontier. These territories are vast, mysterious, and largely uncharted. They are prime search grounds for creatures of immense scale. Maritime legends across the world describe giant sea monsters. These are sometimes interpreted as giant squids or colossal serpents. The fabled kraken is a creature of such immense size that its presence in ancient seafaring tales embodied the terror of the unknown deep. A scientist investigating these legends might collaborate with marine biologists. They would use sonar mapping and deep-sea cameras. Their goal is to probe the dark depths where light and perhaps myth rarely shines. The nature of these monsters varies tremendously. It depends heavily on cultural context and historical period. Understanding this variation is key to the scientific approach. In many ancient narratives, beings like Atlas, Balor, or the Norse giant Hrungnir appear. They arise as embodiments of nature's overwhelming forces. These figures often symbolize the struggle between cosmic order and the chaos of nature. They represent both the awe of human ambition and the limits of mortal endeavor. Though now clearly mythical, their stories capture our imagination. They hint at a world where beings of such magnitude once roamed the earth. In more modern cryptozoological debates, creatures like Bigfoot, the Yeti, or the Loch Ness Monster exist. They hover on the edges of folklore and potential reality. Their existence is debated but not entirely dismissed by some. Anecdotal evidence and localized legends keep the mystery alive. They spur field research that combines modern technology with age-old mystery. The search continues for definitive proof. The modern mythos of monster lore has also been heavily influenced by film and literature. Cinematic creations have become cultural icons. they shape our contemporary understanding of monsters. Giant reptilian monsters like Godzilla or primate behemoths like King Kong are examples. They are representations of nature's atavistic fury and mankind's hubris. While they belong firmly in the realm of fiction, they are the natural descendants of ancient storytelling impulses. A scientific expedition into these realms is more than just a search for unknown creatures. Whether trekking across a frozen mountain pass or exploring ancient ruins, it is also an exploration of human belief. It is a journey into how we perceive and explain the world around us. Every myth might hide grains of truth. These could be misinterpreted fossilized remains or unusual geological formations. They could also simply be the creative, adaptive imaginations of our ancestors. Our ancestors faced an unpredictable world. Their stories helped them make sense of it. The monsters they conceived might be metaphors for natural dangers or unknown phenomena. Perhaps you are curious about the methodologies modern scientists employ in these searches. Or perhaps you wonder about the ways ancient narratives intertwine with natural history. There is a rich tapestry of inquiry here. This field merges myth, nature, and the ever-persistent human longing to make sense of the vast, mysterious universe. It reminds us that the line between legend and reality can sometimes be blurred, waiting for discovery.